to our protectors. I would first like to start off by saying thank you to all of you that have dedicated your lives to making this world a better place. All of the men and women who risk their lives every day, whether you are a police officer, a firefighter, an agent of a federal department, or a member of our armed forces. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for your sacrifices to make this a safe place to live. I would also like to thank all of you in the healthcare services, all of the doctors, nurses, EMTs, and countless others who have dedicated their lives to helping the sick. To all of you that help us live our most healthy lives possible, from the bottom of my heart, thank you as well. Now I know there are many vital jobs I did not mention, and to all of you who also make life a healthier, cleaner, less stressful, and safer place to live, thank you for all that you do. Throughout history, we are taught that there have been people who went along with tyranny, and those who stood up against it. There have been those who stood up for the citizens who were too frightened to speak for themselves, and those that marched them to their deaths simply because another ordered them to. There are stories told of great battles where very few fought against overwhelming odds to protect their families and homes and left the battlefield the victor. Yet other stories speak of great atrocities most could never fathom doing themselves. What will you do if you are ordered to carry out such atrocities? Will you follow orders and pass the blame? Will you infringe your might onto others' homes and force another's will upon their bodies? Will you inject those who are unwilling and believe the dangers do not outweigh the risk of such a procedure? These are a few questions some of you may have the unfortunate task of asking yourselves one day. To all of you, I say that I am so sorry that you have been put in such a position. But please remember who has put you in this situation. Many of us just want to live our lives in peace and make a number of compromises to be able to do so. Please ask yourself, which side of history do you want to be on? Do you want to be part of history that is tried to be forgotten, like the atrocities committed after the Civil War during martial law in the southern states? Or do you want to be part of the history that is celebrated and revered, like the heroes who stood up against tyranny and founded this nation long ago? This will be a question you get to decide. Remember, most of the people carrying out those horrible atrocities were just following orders. Never forget that you have a choice.